Testing, testing. How loud am I, guys? Do I need to lower the volume at all? How's the volume? Testing, testing. Testing, testing.
Oh,
How
boy.
loud am I, guys? Do I need to lower the volume?
No, I'm hearing it on my end. Oh, that's why. Okay, got it. Phone is on. Okay. So that sounded okay, I think. Let me know if it's unbearably loud or something, and I will stop it. I should have a lot finer control today over the, not only the lighting, but the zoom, the focus, all that jazz. Alright, Trust, thanks buddy. Okay, so let me adjust that. And because I'm in OBS, I can do things like overlays, which is always fun. Let me actually try to move the coin now, because it's kind of a complex setup here. Let's see, ooh, there we go. Yeah, I mean, it's not horrible lighting. Trying to keep this in the same spot so the focus stays, you know, on. Oh, maybe that's not necessary. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to stay on a specific point, but you know, that should work. Let's see. Okay, cool. Yeah, as I get to the front of the camera, I think it's going to be slightly louder than when I'm behind the camera. I've got this wacky little setup here. Let me see how far I can zoom in with this. I guess that's about it, really. But that's actually pretty good. I mean, for as far as a 720p video, that's probably given a decent amount of detail. Kind of a neat coin. I just want to figure I'd start with this one because it's kind of hard. It was hard to focus on the other. Yeah. And feel free to request coins or something like that. Like I'm more interested in kind of getting the setup up, you know, working for the moment. Let me zoom out a little bit, and we'll change it up to a different coin. All right, here we go. And of course, the tripod I have here is really kind of shitty. It's not meant for a nice camera like this. Okay, how about, so don't bore you with only, you know, Mexican stuff, how about I start with the box of 20 world coins, and we'll see what happens. Let's see. Here we go. This is a fun one. So, and this one does not have a lot of luster, but you know, really fun coin. Old hog mouth. You know, VF30, so it's not all that high a grade. And this is one of those I found raw in one of those collections, and it's really nice and original. No problems at all. But they're not worth a lot. I mean, realistically, it's only worth $100, $200, something like that. It's not worth much. So let's see, let's zoom in. There we go. And I think we're still in focus for the most part. Hey, what's up, Coin Man? Oh, you want to see that? Yeah, I'll totally get the cob up here in a second. I can do that. In fact, back here on the shelf, behind, there's actually the cob set, which I'll show you here in a second, at least what's left of it. But yeah, this is a fun little coin. $16.90. PCGS actually put it in, look at this like 1.5 times wide holder. I've never seen this before, and even since, so I don't know if it was a one-off, if they were trying something. I see generally they'll put these in the full size. Like NGC puts them in the giant slabs, which is kind of a little ridiculous. And let me swap out for the cobs real fast and put this coin and this coin up. Let's see. Yeah, it's the Leo, the hogmouth ones are always interesting. Let me pull this back out here. Yeah, there's what's left of the cob set. Beautiful cobs. The only reason I didn't do anything with the 2 reals, it looks like someone tried to clean off some old corrosion or something at some point. I don't know if they have graded it or not, but and all the other ones I just wasn't sure. But the other 2, amazing. Let me find them here. Yeah, it's that ASMR slab box, right? Okay. Here, there we are. Okay. There's kind of a maze of cables here I'm having to like jungle around, just so you can see them. And I really appreciate, all the work that you guys did helping me ID some of these. Really neat. They all have dates and it marks, which is really uncommon for cobs. And this holder is great. I have since found one other auction record with this holder, back sold a long time ago. So apparently there was, some of them out and about. All right, let's see. Get there, and I can always adjust the lighting here. We can make it more perfect. Let's see. Coin man, here we go. Let me zoom on in. I think we're still in focus. Yeah, that's about as good as you're going to get 720p. It's funny, everything on this side is 1080p going out, and so it must just be YouTube limiting me, like you guys said. I wonder if I can pay to get the 1080p, because it would really help, I think, in this case. But yeah, you can see, gosh, I wonder if I can get in close enough so that you can actually see that. It will just get blurry, but you can kind of see it under that last one here. Real nice. Back is a little more crude, but really, if you want it to be nice on one side, having it on the obverse here is the way to go. So. Yeah. I wonder how, I guess I couldn't use a loop or anything to magnify it more. I just need a better lens. Yeah. Okay, it looks like we're a little blurry, but I think if I pull it back a little bit, it'll be fine. Actually, I have the 8 real. It's on the True there in the bottom. Here handy too. AU 50. Now I have since seen a couple AU grade cobs. Let me pull it out a little bit. We're a little too zoomed in. But let's see. Boom, just like that. And again, forgive the shakiness. I don't want to make you guys sick. It's that tripod's really not great. Yeah, AU 50 cob. I loved it in the set, and I want to keep it all together. But I mean, this thing is just spectacular because it's just got the full design pretty much. On both sides, which is great. The date on both sides, you can see the 83 there at the bottom. In fact, a lot of people don't know, they don't focus on cobs, that in a lot of cases, the date's on the front and the back. So let's see, let's zoom in here. The bottom is off to a slant. HSM with nice coins. Yeah, there you go, Fade. That's funny. Again, I wish it was full res, but oh well. We'll get that figured out. Now that the hardware is all figured out. Look at that. Hold on, it's out of focus. There we go. The depth of field where the focus is apparently is very small. This is actually a television camera that has been used on CNN, MSNBC shoots, all sorts of stuff before. But yeah, you can see there are lots of detail there in the map, tic-tac-toe that are cobs. So you got, 8, the denomination at the top. Need to get like a pen and I can point this out. You got the assayers, you got the mint mark, everything there, and 83 there in the center because it's 1683, which again corresponded to the 83 there on the back. So anyway, let's move on from the cobs. So we'll look at those. I know that there's people in the chat that love Franks, specifically one person. I don't know if he's in the chat here, but he's on the Discord. Let's see if this is in full focus first. Zoom out just a tad. Yeah, there we go. This thing, I only own one slab Swiss coin, and it's this one, and it's 1920, which again is fairly new for the world coins I have, but holy crap. Like, who doesn't love the standing design? And it's just, this coin is so luster bomb. There we go. Like, it's just in your face luster. I honestly couldn't tell you why it's not a 69. It's just that nice. Oh. Let's see, maybe the lighting needs to change or something here. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting out of focus. There we go. But, come on. Yeah, I need to 3D print a different holder too. It being on a slight slant is not helpful. But in any event, beautiful little coin. So, I'll zoom in real fast before we leave this one, just to show you how clean it is. Yeah, it's blowing out the sensor. You're actually right. It's really shiny. At that angle, it's not so bad, but let's see. Yeah, you can see as it approaches light, it does blow out the sensor, which is really funny. Let me get it flat on here. Like just. Where is the focus? There it is. Maybe. Did I lose it again? There it is. I need to get something automated that does this. Oh man, move the light a little bit. Here, I'm gonna move the light some more. I think it just might be too close. How about like that? Well, you get the idea. It's shiny. Alright, let me get something more interesting. Alright, this is something you don't see every day. Okay. Let me refocus everything up real fast and move the light in. I think it was better with the light a little closer. Alright. Excuse the noises. There we go. So this is the only Saudi Arabian coin, or at least, let me move the camera a little bit here, Middle Eastern coin I have. Let's see, I have to get a little out of focus. Let me focus in here. Yeah, it's 65, but oh man, the color. Let me get all the way in here and focus up. Let's see, I think I need to get back just a tad. Yeah, there we go. That's really in focus. So, the color on this thing is just astounding. Let's see. There you go. You can kind of see it it's just awesome. It's got greens, turquoise, reds, just a ton of luster. And again, sorry I'm not like moving it much. If I move it too much, it seems like it's going out of focus real heavily. I'm going to see if I can increase the depth of field at all for the next time. Here, get this out of the way for just a second. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that crazy? Blues. Oh man, it's still, the lighting is still not exactly right. But you get the idea. It's just wildly toned for this type of coin. Really cool. All right, let's see what else we have. And again, I'm just going to keep rambling unless you guys ask for something specific. So, let's see. Oh, I'll tell you what. I will show some European stuff. How about this? It's again a coin I just have in the box of 20 because it's really pretty. There's no other real rhyme or reason. I do like German stuff, I suppose, but not enough to have a whole bunch of it. But this is the one. Let's see. It's one that the True View really is awesome to see because it's got this cameo center. But everything else is just so deeply toned. Let's see if I can't find the light here. You can kind of see it there. It's blues and like, it's very neat. It's a neat looking coin. German eagle, always really cool. Or I guess Prussian. Again, but what's neat is it remained that decam contrast, really super frosted devices and all that jazz with all the toning. This is, I guess, one of the hardest ones to show as far as the toning, but you can clearly see the decam at least. Yeah, let's zoom in and see if I can't actually get more of the color real fast. Perhaps I can move the light. No. It's probably the wrong color temperature anyway. Anyway, neat coin. Let's move it back just a little. Yeah, not really showing off the color at all, but still pretty. Okay, let's move on. Alright. Again, I take requests, even if you want to see stuff from yesterday. Alright, check this out. This is, you know I have a lot of pretty 8 reals. This may be the prettiest portrait 8 real that I have. And it's Bolivia, of all things. Here, let me pull this back. Yeah, that might be better. This thing is crazy. Like, it's just all the colors of the rainbow with in-your-face luster that you can see just swirls. Super, super original. Great coin. Really like it. They gave it a 58 plus, which is kind of a cop-out grade, but at the same time, kind of a fun grade. So I don't care too much. But if I'm gonna have a Bolivian coin in here, this is a pretty damn good one. I mean, to give you an idea, this is a $400 coin, but because of this color and how it presents in that 58 plus, I mean, I wouldn't take $1,000 for it. It would take more than $1,000. Sorry, I'm getting off center here. Just look at that, just crazy. See if I raise this up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I'm slowly getting the lighting down fade. Yeah, look at that. If it was 1080p actually on YouTube, that would be pretty sweet. I might have to go over to Twitch if YouTube acts up. Look at that. It's like a full strike. He's just coming right off the coin. 1806, Bolivia. Whew. Anyway, don't want to stick up too long on one coin, but that one, very, very pretty. Okay, let me get us a different coin. Oh yeah, this is fun. So, I've shown this one in pictures a lot before, and Fade's actually imaged it. This is a 1848 France essay pattern, proof or special strike 64, specimen 64. Really cameo, beautiful design actually, very reminiscent of some Morgan's designs, which is kind of cool. It's actually made out of tin, which is kind of neat. I don't have anything made out of tin. Honestly, when I bought it years ago, I just bought it because it was cheap at a local dealer, and I don't think they know what they had. It was in a fatty holder, but the fatty holder was all messed up, so it got released from its fatty. But very scarce, surprisingly not worth as much as you might think. If it was a U.S. pattern, it'd be worth a ton. So, anyhow, kind of neat. Definitely a neat design. So, just get these back. Sorry if I'm out of focus. Just say so. I've been trying to figure out where the best place to angle this is for focus and everything else. Let's move this down just a tad. The hard truth is probably every coin needs a little bit different lighting setup than the other. Yeah, that's kind of a fun little bit. Let me find a different coin. What's next? Okay, this should be kind of interesting. It's a smaller coin, so we'll see how well this does with smaller stuff. Okay, I think that's about right. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. It's a half penny token, 1789. It's got George III on it. Absolutely gorgeous. The true view of this one really shows it off. There's some beautiful colors, which who knows if I'll be able to capture here with this lighting setup. But it's just incredibly well struck. They call it Mint State 63. I feel like this is more like a proof, but I guess it's tokens follow their own kind of thing, like metals. But man, I'm losing the focus here a little bit. Let's see. There we go. There you go. It says visit Plymouth, August 1789. Really neat. It's got beautiful luster, incredible strike. Like, it's just a really neat coin. So, let's see. Let me adjust the focus here just a tad. And again, I'm just waffling on because I got nothing else to do tonight, so you guys let me know if you want to see something or anything. Let me make it a little brighter and work on the focus here just a tad. There we go. I think that's in focus. Real sharp. Yeah, George is looking good there. So, let's go back in though. Perfect. I think that's about as good a focus as we're going to get. I know 720p is going to be crunching it down anyway. Okay, so next coin. How about some gold? Gold's always fun. Let's see. Alright. You find the focus here. Every time I move it, it bumps it out of the ideal place for focus, apparently. Not the best. Oh, come on. There we go. I think that's... Either way, 1820 sovereign. Yeah, there we go. AU58. Really nice AU58. It's got great luster, minimal strikes, looks really nice. I really am a fan of this particular design that's the Pastruki design with that outer rim. I think it looks really nice. Yeah, St. George and the Dragon's always a cool, motif. And again, that outside like garter rim around the edge, I think it just makes it look a lot better than all the other sovereigns that have nothing around the edge. So really cool design. I think this is the start of the modern sovereign that's gone to today. So I thought that's neat. Starts in 1817 and goes through 1820. So kind of a neat coin. Right. And surprisingly not all that expensive. Let's pull us out here a little bit. Okay. Put a couple of these up real fast. Check on the stream, make sure it's doing alright. I mean, as far as stream quality, it seems to be going a-okay. Here's that shilling, which I posted the other day. It's just a delightful shilling. Let's see if I can get in real tight on it. Finest known, it was an MS65 NGC. I was fine with it coming down to a 4, honestly, after I looked at it, and honestly the difference in price is not that big, and saleability is a lot easier for a high-end PCGS. But just, again, not a type I collect. It was just so darn pretty, I had to go for it. And just light a little bit, it's kind of getting in the way. Lower it all the way. Let's see how that does. It changes the white balance entirely. And not for the better, I don't think. 1 second. Again, forgive me for the horrible squeaking noises. Okay, let's see how that is. I think that might be better. Oh, maybe not. Again, just a really nice coin. Great toning on it. Just really pretty. And that's about all there is to it. One of these days I'm going to find the right position for this light. I think that might be okay. Yeah, you can see it a lot better and it's not blowing out the image there. Good. Excellent. And look at that, like gorgeous, kind of purpley blue with full luster, like you'd see on a Morgan dollar or a seated quarter or something like that, like a business strike one. Just incredible. Just incredible, especially for 1758. I mean, this is why Fade, your Polish coin, is so unreal. To see stuff this old that's just in perfect condition and looks modern almost, it's something else. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, still not ideal. But we're getting there. Alright. Put you guys all to sleep. Sorry about that. Here's some shiny. Might wake you guys up. Brazil, 1813. 4,000 race, and it's a beautiful design. Let's see. Semi-proof like. Here we go. Nice. Huh, there we go. That's a little better. Just have to get the right angle of the coin to the camera. Really cool design. Pops off, this coin honestly is undergraded at MS63. Great reverse or obverse. I don't know, John will correct me. But yeah, real fun coin. There we go. Just let it sit still for a second. So it's nice and in focus. Okay. Yeah, let's see what's next. Alright, how about we go to Asia? Right after I go to Dr. Pepper there. Oh man. Alright, here we go. Alright. 1903, 1 yen from Japan. Graded MS63, but let me tell you, this is not an MS63. But yeah, cool gold, right? That is neat. The old Brazil. I just saw the comment, but yeah, I always liked this design. I always thought it was really neat. Worth having for sure. Ooh, let me pull this over this way. Sorry, the controls, or excuse me, the view is reversed for me, so I keep moving it the wrong direction. But let's see. Real luster bomb. Like this thing's in your face with luster. Which is, again, I'm a sucker for color and then luster, and so this one has the luster. Move it just back just a tad. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is working out all right, especially for the bigger coins. Just move the base of this stand. Let's see. What's next? Oh yeah, this is a funny one. This is a real funny one. Let's see if I can hide the grade for those of you that might not remember. Take a look at this. Thaler. Let's take a look at it. It's got wonderful luster, beautiful envelope color. And it was in envelope, so it didn't tone on the high spots, but all the other spots toned. Just astounding, right? Like, just luster for days. Even on the back, like, look at that luster. Like, it's just off the charts nice. So nice. Now, what do you think the grade is? Beautiful luster. Sure, it's got some wear, a little bit of wear, and no toning on the high spots. But yeah, 35. Womp womp womp. Like a couple people that I've shown that to, including Lance and even the people on the old people on Collectors Universe forums, all thought they gave that a laugh. It's just like, come on. Like, I can understand 45. Like, 45 is an understandable grade. You've got luster, you got about that amount of wear. Sure, a 45, but 35? No, come on. That's just silly. Okay, here we go. This is a beautiful coin. We'll see how it does. They scratched up this holder all to hell when they got it to me, and I have not bothered to get it fixed yet. So that might show poorly here. Here we go. I think that's going to be in focus. But then the question is, where's the light going to be? Yeah, there you go. You can kind of see it. It's a proof halfpenny from Ireland, 1805, 63 red brown, and the thing is just it's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's just got this purple, red, iridescent amazingness that is second to none. See if I can't find the right. Like, it's just outstanding. Not even a coin series I collect. If you get a chance, look up the True View on this one. It's just, whew, it's something else. Again, I'm not going to do it justice in this video with this lighting setup. It's too close and it's blowing the whole thing out when it gets to the light up part of the coin. Maybe if I use the other light, let's see. You can kind of see it right there, where it's really, the kind of some of the true colors are popping out. It's not horrible, but at the same time, doesn't do this thing justice because this thing is incredible. So, let me grab another coin. Dodge wires first. There we go. Kind of a boring coin, honestly. I've discovered you can find these in higher grade, but again, I found it raw, so it was kind of neat. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a boring type of coin. It's just XF45, Netherlands, Lion Dollar. What is it, 1641? It's just a nice coin. Nothing too crazy about it. That's going to be hard to show off though, because the details are kind of flat. These were struck really crudely. So even in mint state, a lot of them don't look particularly nice. But this one was okay. And again, found it raw in an old envelope. One of those collections a long time. One of the very first big world collections I found. So that was neat. Okay. Really? That's the majority of stuff, at least in this box. Got some other stuff that's just not nearly as exciting. I'll show like 1 to 2 Mexican coins, and then I'm probably gonna call it. Let's see. Unless you guys want to see something specific, again, maybe coins from yesterday that you didn't get a good look at. Let's see. Oh, I know a great coin to show. I'm sure we can get the color to show off here. Let's see. Let me make sure we're all focused here. This is just an amazing pillar. Okay. Sorry, moving the camera back just a little so we can focus up. We'll think a little bit better. Okay, I think this will work. Okay. According to the camera, that's pretty focused. I'm going to move the light in quite a bit because I think it'll need it. Let's see. It is by far the prettiest pillar dollar I've ever seen. Oh, look at that. The lighting's not horrible there. Let me adjust the camera just a tad. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that great? I like that view of it. Looks like in the stream it's coming through okay. It's just gorgeous. You know, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Not much more to say. AU55 might be a trifle harsh, but it's probably because the reverse doesn't quite have the luster that the obverse has. Yeah, it's really nice. This is definitely one of my favorite coins, especially world coins. It's just something you don't see every day. Like, look at that. I'm not even going to move it very much, just so you can take it in. The strike depth, the original toning, everything about it is just, it just screams perfection. You know what, it occurred to me, I could probably expand the video a little bit, given that it's being crunched down. Let's try something real fast. Here, just trying to make it a little larger, maybe, for you guys, since it's crunching the res down anyway. All right, perfect. I think that'll be interesting. At least make it a little bit larger on screen, pixel-wise. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, the color, George, is just, it's just an awesome one. That's really, don't have enough good things to say about this particular example. It's what you want. It's just perfect. I'd take this over a really, blast white mint state one any day that you know has been dipped. When this one, oh man, oh, there we go, sorry. Okay, sorry, I'll move on from that one. Hey, just to show you the difference, here is an actual mint state one. This coin, probably the best struck pillar dollar I've ever seen. Really incredible strike. It's not blast white, though it's coming off a little bit that way. It's got kind of like, kind of a tannish purpley toning to it. It's actually quite pretty in hand. I can't quite get it to show off its colors here. But again, another one to look up in the true view. But you can see like swirling luster, kind of like a Morgan dollar. Real nice. I mean, and look at the strike. You can see all the continents. You can see the full plus ultra. You've got, just no planchet problems. It might be the single nicest one I've seen. I know they exist higher, but really just a solid example. Color's going to shine through a little bit more here on the reverse. Move this back just a hair. since this coin's doesn't need quite as much light. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that amazing? Beautiful luster. And look at the strike. Everything's just popping off the coin. Which again, for 1700s coins, like it's even in mid-state, most of these look like trash because they've got planchet issues. Oh, I'm out of focus here. Just all sorts of problems. Let's see. Yeah, that's kind of fun. Okay. Sorry, I'm just messing around with the focus in the new camera. Let's see. If there's anything else, maybe one more. What's a good one to go out on? Super rare, but maybe not super exciting. How about... Oh, I know. I know one we can do. Let's go out on a monster toner. And a modern shit peso at that. I know you guys have seen the pictures I've posted of this one before, but let's see if the video does a good job. Look at this thing. Isn't that ridiculous? Like, they're not supposed to look like that. They're shit pesos. I could not believe how nice this coin is. It's just... You know, if I was going to contact Aurora Borealis about any specific coin, it would almost have to be this coin. Like it's just a monster in every sense of the word. Like people use that term monster toner very liberally. Here, I'm just going to keep it upside down. You have to forgive me. Just so I can keep the focus on. Ooh. Like, look at that thing. Just... Where are we? Like, just stupid. Like, it's just stupid. I suppose I could show a coin, the coin that came in today. Let's see. Here's a coin that... This will be the last one. But yeah, crazy color. This coin arrived today. I got it really cheap. Person didn't know what he had. It's not the best. I'll be the first one to tell you. It's an AU58 coin. I think that's probably about right. It's got some planchet adjustment marks. It's a little flashy. Not the prettiest, but this is kind of a rare transition year. When between Carlos III and the fourth, you can see, oh, man, I cannot find, there we go. You can see it's got beautiful kind of semi-proof-like reflections and luster. That's very kind of common on these. They're not as cartwheely, not made quite as well. But, I don't know, it's a little, the luster's a little bit off. I got it real cheap, but luckily, again, I think I got a deal on it. Okay, where is the focus? There we go. It's not bad, that's for sure. Especially when you see these in such low grade all the time. Seeing a nice near mint state one is awesome, especially one with, you know, the full design there. Where is the focus? I'm just completely off here. Sorry, my base moved. Ah, there it is. Not bad. The reverse is actually quite nice. The obverse, or again, the portrait side, whatever the official term is, I always get it wrong. There's planchet striations, which you can see like adjustment marks across the main portrait. That's fairly common. That also explains why it's a little bit on the flashy side of things, I think. but you can see it's a little flashy. But overall, not bad. A58. Again, the guy just listed it, and I bought it now. It was like $300, $350, something like that. So, anyway, all right. Well, this has been interesting. I need to work on the lighting, obviously. Let me pull this back out here. Yeah, it's been a good time though. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, and maybe do more of these through the weekend if I can improve the lighting setup and improve the quality and especially the resolution. So you guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you in the Discord.